and the provincial areas that they call the Queens, whose are numerous, of course, but they also did very well in the emancipation of the Gambia, and they should have the tab at the back.
Thank you very much, Mama K, for joining me on this edition of the Seasons.
Thank you very much.
Uncle Mr., in nothing less than 24 hours, the Gambia will be celebrating its 48th independence anniversary. When we say independence, Independence Day, what does it mean to you?
Well, Independence Day is a day of joy, a day of pride, and a day of remembrance, because when I was a small boy, I witnessed the Independence Day itself at the July 22nd Square. At that time, it was called McCarthy Square. I witnessed the cutting of the ribbon by the Duke of Kent. By that time, I was a small boy in primary one. My father put me on top of his shoulders, because without that, I would not be able to see anything. I was sitting on my father's shoulders to see what was happening. I witnessed the cutting of the ribbon by the Duke of Kent. So apart from that, during my school days, on Independence Day, we go for independent sports. I used to run for Malfa Primary School at the time. Well, it's always a happy and joyous occasion, because it is the day that we took off ourselves from colonial domination. And colonial domination, I can say, took Africa backwards, because whatever the little country was able to provide was taken by the colonialists. So we were unable to do anything by ourselves. We had to answer to their tunes. We have to dance to their tunes. So this is why, even if we have nothing, freedom in poverty is better than riches in slavery. So I prefer independence than being under the colonial yoke. So this is why it's a day of pride, joy for me, and happiness.
How do you celebrate Independence Day?
Well, I celebrate Independence Day in my house, and I go out also to look whatever is happening at the July 22nd Square, to see, to listen to the president's traditional speech, because he says a lot of important things in that speech. So this is why during the march past and the parade, I go. I enjoy looking at the parade. I enjoy the march past. Then when I go home, I talk to my kids also and explain things to them during the past, how we were doing independence, how we enjoyed it. I used to talk to my kids about it. So when I'm at home in the evening, I used to sit down with them, buy drinks for them, because it is a day of joy. I buy drinks for my family members, and we sit down and enjoy. Yes.
Okay, finally, what do you have to tell our viewers watching right now?
Yeah, what I can tell the viewers right now is this Gambia is what we have. I only see the Gambia and nothing else. Nobody can come away from anywhere and say, well, they can help us in developing our countries. But everything starts from the country itself. There is a proverb in Mandinka, Danim kumole kafaling. Whatever happens in this country has to be done by the Gambians. I think it's high time for us Gambians to be united, to come together and try to develop this country further. Our president is trying what he can do. So I think it's now incumbent to the Gambians, left to us Gambians, to help him, join hands with him, and try to develop this country. Because this is where our children are living, our grandsons, our grandchildren will be living here, and so on. So whatever we do good in this country, it will reflect on our children tomorrow. So I think it is left to the Gambians for us to do our level best and develop this country.
Thank you.
nice country. Just sitting here doing nothing.
This is precisely what you've been looking for. A vacation in some exotic destination, green and always sunny, amid ever blue skies, navigable rivers, and clean white beaches. Begging for a lazy day, you gotta be in the destination which brings together all these qualities. It's 2013 and time to experience the ultimate break, savoring moments that will stay with you forever. Discover the characterful delight of this smiling coast on the expedition with me, Ibrahim Jata, at this time on GRTS.
Seize the day. Seize the day. A compelling blend of drama, passion, and misery. Luciana is young, beautiful, and rich. Her moments are fun and never ending.